Boo. Um, first time chat. There's no, there's no way this is first time chat. I thought you've been here for a break. Anyway, can you hear me? Pro doing live. What are you doing not live, huh? Get on your grind. Okay. So let me tell you. Okay, bro. First, no, Lane is. Thank you for streaming. It's what you ask you to do all the damn time. Kor- Korean Fit? Oh shit. Ace Attorney reference? It's my new account? Oh, okay. What do those stand for, Lane? I'll ban you if you get it wrong. I'm tired of the misappropriation of age. You white people have it too easy. Whoa, let me not say that. I didn't mean that, Trish. That was a this shit. There you go. That's how I know you're on a bus. You're a black boy with a white boy skin. Okay. You do not stream because I'm white? Listen, I don't love discrimination, alright? I'm not a fan. I'll tell y'all a little story about how Microsoft is an office of terrorists. Awful people. Not terrorists, just awful people. Terrorism is too much. They do well. But they didn't do well with making Windows 11 like runnable whatsoever. Can I tell you happy birthday on stream? Happy birthday. That's what that's what the point of the stream is. Happy birthday, Lane. I'm only here because it's your birthday, you know. If you weren't here, if it wasn't your birthday, I would be doing this on my own anyway. Say my name. Say my name, say my name. Windows 11 should go blow up? That's exactly what the hell I'm saying. Um, but yeah. I'm looking at a white screen right now. That's my entire scene. I cannot see what is happening on stream for the life. God, insane Pokemon? That's huge. What's the game? I'll tell you. Right now, I am in the middle of reading episode 4 of Umineko When They Cry. So really, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be going live in the middle of reading a long story. But that's what I said. That's hold on. I told you. I already told you, and that's exactly what I said I would do. Let me, let me try and grab the source because I can't see it. That yes, it's exactly what I keep tweeting about. I can't see my source. I can't see my sources. I'm just gonna have to drag it and pretend you can see it. I said I would just read some of Umineko episode 4 and do absolutely nothing else this whole stream. And that's exactly what I plan to do. Because like I said, it's what I would have done anyway. So even though I'm in the middle of a really long story, y'all get to experience like at least a bit of it. And I get to do my various yappings. Can I get this whole stream's dedicated to you? I don't see what you would need a shout out for. Kinda greedy. But yeah, shout out to you, Lane. Happy birthday, Lane. I wouldn't be here without you, Lane. I probably would be, but still. Another one. Greedy. Like, bro, I'm not doxing you. Say my full name? No. Your time on the internet. Your time on the internet is a long and fruitful one. You will be much older than you are, and I'm not going to have a footnote in that be me saying your full name at the start of a broadcast. Me calling you like yeah, yes, you are fruitful. Okay, but no, I can't. It just would be irresponsible for me to dox a kid. More than I already have, really. Say words that make actual sense. Okay, whatever. I have I have the shit open. Like, I'm ready to go. Oh, Limphal, hold on. What? Let me get let me get this out the way. Get this out the way. Who cares about all this? Go to your DMs? Hell no. There's nothing going on in your DMs. Oh wait, let me guess. Because because I'm doing it this way. Oh, I'm on high performance, so I can't actually just stream a source. So I'll have to. Oh, Windows 11, you're so beautiful. You are the worst, most awful machine to use. I miss Windows 10. I wish I could downgrade. Anyway, I'm not opening your DMs on stream. I'm ready to go. Whatever. I'm going to go blind, if you don't mind. Okay, so forget this source. Let's go display capture. I hate OBS. It doesn't allow me to stream unless I'm in a mode that makes the program work less. Isn't that messed up? See, this is why I don't stream, because OBS doesn't like me. Okay. Well, now I have everything open on something completely separate. Jesus. Opening my own stream on extra. What happened if I call you right now? Listen, if you want to if you want to read with me, you can call. But yes, I'm so serious when I say I will do nothing but read Umineko for like maybe 4 hours. And there will be no explanation for what's going on, no context whatsoever. Because there's someone in the middle of the story. I cannot afford you that. There's this white kid in my room though. Get that white kid out. Okay. No, did I just start episode 4? No, quit. I'm so good at this. Load. Alright, are you ready to hear me do funny voices for as long as you're going to stand watching? This is, in reality, this is the Lane-a-thon. This is, answer me? Are you calling me right now? What? Are you calling me right now? There's no way you have my stream open loud as fuck.
Maybe.
What? Are you calling me right now? There's no way you have my Dog, you're gonna hear yourself, me, yourself, me, yourself, me, yourself. You made the worst audio experience for everyone ever.
Shut up. I mean, I didn't say anything.
Yourself, me, yourself, me, yourself. You made the worst audio experience for everyone. It's already us.
Why is it so delayed?
That's welcome to the internet. Everything happens like a minute apart.
Your internet?
No, the internet. We're we're miles and
Mine?
miles away. No,
Mine?
the inter. No, not your. Don't blame a certain internet. That's just how this works. We're miles and miles away. No,
No, we're not. We're like right next to each other.
all right, all right. I would rather not be next to a child right now. This hurts my head. Oh, this is the Lane experience.
This is the Lane-a-thon.
This literally is the Lane-a-thon. This stream goes for as long as you can force it to.
Dude, I'll be on all day, all night.
That's
as
big
long as I
cat.
can drag it out. Shut up.
Is that Lucy in the back?
No, Lucy's
Oh.
not a 13-year-old white kid. Shut up. Sorry. Go back to where you came from.
Yes, King.
Right, stop.
Alright.
Yeah, Lucy would not
Shut
call you
up.
king.
No, shh. Shh.
Yes, King.
Shh. I said shut up.
No.
Yo, shut up!
This is a great experience already. Okay, can I get back to what I plan to do?
Yes.
Alright, I'm leaving now. Jesus. You are an unreal existence, Lane. I don't know who allowed you to happen. But you have been happening for the bulk of my life. That much is an inescapable fact. That is said in the nicest way possible. No. I meant that in an appreciative way. That sounded mean, and the more it went on, the meaner it sounded. Can you make a purple fan? Fuck no. I don't want my name to be spread whatsoever. I do not want to be known. I do not want to be perceived. And I especially don't want people. No, I don't want to be celebrated. Hell no. That is far from what I want in life. No, I don't want promotion. I don't want people to see me. I want to remain as small and non-existent to people as possible. I'm so serious. If people are cognizant of me, that's worse for me. I like being unknown. I like being known by like 3 people, ever. Anything more is torture for me. Are you excited for me to play Danganronpa? I am. Also, hi Crafty. I don't even know if I should call you Crafty. That's like nice. Purple with and what the fuck? All right, I'm going to start reading now. The planet announced it opened on and later passed on to his son, still existed on Nijima. This aged doctor was Nanjo's son, but he asked for about him was really different. Wait, Nanjo has a son. Yo, look at this old ass man. Hold on. Nanjo has a son, and y'all are talking about purple with an E. Like, get serious. He's chopped? A little. Nanjo's son inherited the Nanjo clinic. Unlike Nanjo, he seems to be a more sobered and different person. After the rampage surrounding Rakanjima, he grew to completely despise the press and never spoke again of what happened around that time. He once had a daughter afflicted with an incurable disease, but unfortunately, she wasn't able to live out her natural lifespan. Damn. She had incuritis. My favorite is Strain Pollen. What do you do in this game? It's not a game. It's a book. Is this like Your Turn to Die? No. Your Turn to Die has gameplay. This doesn't. It's a book. Plus, this has a good soundtrack, a good story, good characters. All things that you would not say about Your Turn to Die. Nanjo Sun said that very indifferently. Okay, I say good writing until it's bad. Quite literally a visual novel. Yeah. I have been reading a visual novel for, like, do not talk about Your Turn to Die. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and for that, Lane likes to go listen to Not My Turn to Die. I'm gonna talk bad. Oh no! I love it. I love that game too. Your Turn to Die is an amazing game, and I'm very excited to see its conclusion. I might stream that too. I want to stream. I want to replay Your Turn to Die, do all the bonus episodes, all that, and do that before the ending drops. So I have like an infinite amount of time to do that. I joined Your Turn to Die server. Yes, I remember you. I remember all instances of you harassing me for no reason. You messy ass kid. Okay. After the accident on the island was taken up by the broadcast in the most non-discreet manner, even my father, who was Mr. Ushiromi's doctor and friend, was focused upon by mainly with a wholly regrettable interest. And I'm still watching, even though you're trying to give me a headache, which is true. If your turn that gives you a headache, that's tough. You need to play some. You need to play some better games. Okay, I'm like what? I probably have them in my library right now. My actually, yeah. What games do you play, Crafter? All of it was without proof, and I even managed to defy all my father's previous achievements. I still feel a great deal of resentment because of that. Oh, there's me. There's baby girl. I think that's understandable. The same thing happened to me. I had to put up with it constantly since I was 6. Persona and Smash? Yeah, hot dog taco hamburger. True. My apologies. The doctor finally remembered that Ange was also a victim who had been exposed to the same curious eyes as he had been. Soul leveling. Soul leveling hate being widespread is the most vindicated I've been, honestly. I was a soul level hater from the jump. Bullock, uh, I wish Bullock didn't fall off animation wise. Yeah. My favorite game is Near Die, though. My favorite game is Near Die either. My favorite game is Persona 3 Fez. Always will be. In that case, you could probably understand why I don't want to have anything to do with that incident. It was an unfortunate accident. The only ones, if not the Great Ace Attorney, is arguably worse. That implies the Great Ace Attorney is anywhere near bad. The only ones who want to make fuss about it or crime are those irresponsible TV shows and magazines. Persona, what was I saying? 3 Fez. The one with Aigis and Metis. I'm more fed up with their attitude. Naja had been bathed with attention for being one of Ushiromi Kenzutsu's friends. Because of that, there's probably an aggressive and persistent rush among the witch hunters in the press to use Nanjo's son as a surviving relative, a source of information. Persona has Aigis. Don't piss me off. I said it has Aigis and Metis. Okay, there's only 2 Persona games that do that, and that's why they're both good games. The doctor went on and on, criticizing the press indignantly. I really understand how you feel. For a person like me who is observed even in her personal life, and whose privacy, likeness, and even human rights might have been violated, it's really easy to pick up on the anger of someone in your position. And for that very reason, I want to know, more than anything else. Therefore, what in the world happened in the incident that so thoroughly ruined my life? For as queen? Who is that? Are you talking about Labrys? Are you talking about Labrys? That's oomph to me. So I came here. I am a related party, just like you. I guess? Oh. What? Then why'd you mention P4AU? That's a Labrys original. Not a magazine columnist or an interviewer. Please don't get the wrong idea. I didn't come to do this for fun. Quit looking down on me. If we're gonna argue over whose life was the most screwed up by the incident, you're no match for me. Cause she's in it? I know she's in it! Oh, I see. I understand now. I caught up. Because I said P3 and what? No. Does P4AU have medicine in it? Because there's so many games of Aegis in it, but so little games of medicine in it. I was saying both have the combination of Aegis and Metis, which I guess is Aegis, but that's a spoiler. Anyway, Nanjo got fucking mugged by Goat. Anj spoke sharply. The doctor, who hadn't imagined that he would be talked back to in such a forceful manner, couldn't help but fall silent. Aegis is better? I have no attraction to robots. From Anj's perspective, the doctor really was whining over nothing. She really didn't want to be looked down upon. It was about time to let him understand how many days had passed for her before arriving on his island. Aegis is hers? Has a Z word that I have not come to understand before or after white people made it corny. The doctor realized that he'd said something wrong and remained silent for a while, looking uncomfortable. His nonchalant aura has faded. I know it's probably painful to remember what happened at the time, but if there's anything you do know, please tell me no matter what it is. Of course I'll keep quiet about it. I visited here today to bring some resolution to my life. I'm 18. That incident took away 12 years of my life, and it'll probably keep on taking, rather. Since the day I was 6 years old, I've remained shut away in the darkness. Risk career? I don't know. Are you saying that despite that, I still don't have a right to know? No, how rude of me. Can you stream 999? I can. I had the whole Zero Escape series, so I can just play any of those games anytime. I got them in like shit 2023 and just haven't played them. Yeah. No, how rude of me. It seems that since the others who came were ill-natured folk, I instinctively put up my guard. I apologize for my rudeness. I understand. If you'll swear not to breathe a word of this to anyone, I'll tell you everything. Thanks, Doctor. Then, if you would, please tell me anything you can. Zero about all of them for me? You better think that, nigga. Moneybags? As you know, my father was not only Mr. Yoshiromiya's head physician, but his friend through the game of chess. Their relationship was very long, stretching back to the time Mr. Yoshiromiya moved to Rakanjima. Just how close were they? You did? Good. It's for Christmas? Oh, nice. Very close, it seems. It seems that their connection through chess led my father to stay at Mr. Yoshiromiya's mansion quite often. Sato Tsujima mansion? Where? I know you played it because that redhead girl is your Skunkly, it seems like. Although I may not be the one to talk, Mr. Yoshiromi was extremely moody, and my father was an exceedingly magnanimous man who excelled at interacting with humans like him. What did I say? I didn't hear you. That I said that Clover was Skunkly for you. Minty? Okay, I know you saw my like you saw my bio or something. I don't know, I don't know words right now. You saw that? Saw was purple and just like popped in. Hello, Minty. Glad to have you. This is that not game that me and Mecha shit post about all the time. Whatly? Skrunkly. What does that mean on 4? Oh, precious. You know, I suppose. I don't know. I just say Skrunkly to describe characters that mean something to me. That day was the day of the family conference. At the Ushiromiya family conference, the inheritance and how it will be distributed are rigorously discussed, making it almost like a financial conference. Which means Dr. Nanzo must have gained a trust so great that he was asked to attend even that, right? There's the goat. My father was a simple doctor, so I cannot imagine that he was in a position to advise on the distribution of wealth for a massively rich family like the Ushiromiya family. He was most likely called there to assist with Mr. Ushiromiya's health because it was not at its best at the time. Unc on screen? Yeah, Nanjo's uncle. As Kenjo's close friend, I'm sure my father would have kept his mouth shut, and now he was trusted not to leak the secrets of the family conference. Wasn't Ushiromiya Kenzo in a very bad health at the time? A very bad health. Were there any medical charts left behind? Can I... Dog, needy streamer overload is not that interesting of a game. Nothing happens. He was who? Perhaps he brought the medical charts with him on the day of the accident. Is he saying you'd like it? I mean, maybe. It's like it's a simulator basically. Like you have this crazy ass girl. Well, not crazy. She's just like addled with depression and maybe other mental issues that she has to take pills for regularly. And you just manage her. You're her manager literally, as she has a streaming career.
Like, I don't know. It it's cute, but I don't think I'm that interested in it. Like I got it because it seemed vibes. It seemed my vibe, but then I played it and I was like, huh, I knew a girl was like this. Yeah, I don't like this. I've already done this before. Well, if I started streaming, if you started streaming, you would be way more dedicated of a streamer than me. Like you would be doing fucking anything, but like you could probably blow up off of it. Like dog, you're young, white, and you're messy. Like you got the tools to blow up. I think. Like just off of that alone, no matter where you start. Streamed Roblox 2 years ago one time. You should have kept up, I think. If you were just a Roblox, no, not even a Roblox, just anything, any old fucking thing, content creator, you would have an audience. No matter what the hell it is. Well, maybe not have an audience, but like you would create an audience. Like you are someone who would have an embarrassing start on with content creation, looking back at it. Stream Elden Ring at 3 a.m. That's what you do. That's the method. That's if you want to, anyway. I'm afraid to say that the entire folder of Mr. Ushiromi's medical charts have been lost. You start screaming? There you go. That's what you do. It is a father's patients, so I do not know the details. Around the time of the incident, did anything strange happen? That's what you do. It's Elden Ring. Yes, there was one thing. However, it seems exceedingly likely to invite misunderstandings, so I very much do not wish to discuss it. What is it? Please tell me. For a while, the doctor beat around the bush, but after saying that much, he wouldn't be able to fool Ons by dodging this subject. Rainbow Stink Siege stream, when the fuck did you just say to me? He eventually gave in, and after making Anne swear herself to secrecy again, I told her.
My stream games are very limited. If it's not a game I'd play all the time anyway, it's some linear story. Dog, I don't play that shit. That's not me.
I play baby games. I play baby games exclusively. New Buns games, bro. That makes sense. Because it's ass. People play it. The truth is, several days after that accident, I received something by my mail at home. By mail? Oh shit! Oh, I see this letter a lot. It was very curious. The sender was made out to be me, but I had no memory of it. Someone had faced my name and sent it. Smash Bros. Invite? Your brain hasn't rotted. Your brain hasn't rotted, and it's okay, because I think the exact same thing every time I see these. The destination was Ribbon Island in Hokkaido. Nancy, not you two. we need a new Smash game. Obviously, Crafty would say the same. Obviously, he would say the same. The destination was oh wait, excluding the Northern Territories, is at the northernmost tip of Japan. The recipient was apparently a resident on Ribbon Island, but that name was my father's. However, it seemed that there was a problem with the destination address. Phil was stamped as address unknown. I returned to the sender, me. It was truly a strange tale. Oh wait, it was truly a strange tale. Nazo's son's name was written as a sender. However, he said he hadn't mailed the letter. In short, that meant someone had faked his name and sent it. The destination was Nanjo Terimasa on Hokkaido Ribbon's Island. If you die, connect to info social info, so let's watch me. Why my Twitter info? Wouldn't you need my Twitch info? If I die, honestly, just let my Twitter sit dormant. I don't want people to know I die. I don't want people to know I died. It's really one day disappeared. I don't know. That's a thought. That's a thought I've had here on and off. Actually, if I died, how would people know? Like a legit concern of mine has been like, how would people know? So you can fuck it. I guess. I mean, no one's using my Twitter if I'm dead. I don't know. I wouldn't trust a kid to my Twitter though. Like my Twitter's not kid friendly to fuck.
I've been through some dark places in my life. And it's reflected. Okay, Twitch? You said Twitch? Okay, Twitch. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Twitch. Yeah. Twitch is fine. Stream on my account, why don't you? You can have. Yes, 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 yes. You said Twitter at first. I was confused. I don't want people to have a Twitter. Like, no. You gotta see some bullshit on your timeline. Please. Yeah. If I die, ugh. But yeah, if I die, how would people know? You know? Like people just be like none the wiser. Unless they're like, oh, he's offline for this amount of time. Must be dead, I guess. DMT right now, I'm not dead yet. I stream right now, I'm streaming. Double stream? That's not how it works. No, I'll DM it to you when I'm dead. So if I die an untimely death, the first thing I will enact as a spirit is um give you the knowledge of my Twitch login. What you do with that knowledge is up to you. But yeah, that's like the only thing I'll do when I die, I think. I don't know. And then I'll just move on to a better life, I think. I'll go to the Golden Land with the Golden Witch Beatrice. I'm not gonna if none of them exist. You make me famous? I'm sure. So the local post office had been unable to deliver and instead sent it back to the sender, Najo's son.
中身は何だったんですか？
Hype you up? Hype yourself up. Be yourself. Even if it's my account. Like, if you stream under my identity, I'll be pissed off. Like, reburn to make it yours. What was inside?
I too asked that you keep silent about this. It is extremely troublesome to me as well. And even so, I cannot throw it away.
Excuse me? The doctor stood up and faced the bookshelf. There was packed a group of dictionaries that could only have been ornamental, meant to make it very clear that the owner was an intellectual. When he pulled several volumes from out there, a large brown envelope peeked out from behind them. He took that and tossed it into the desk. It had been carefully sealed with cellophane tape. And its faded color had dryness made it clear that it had been sealed 12 years ago. It whitewashed the Purple Noe account. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't gonna say it, but thankfully, my woke furry friend said it for me.
I most certainly ask for your silence on this matter.
Being so persistent that it was annoying, the doctor removed the seal with a paper knife. Purple washed it? Okay, nigga. Then, when he tilted the envelope, an already opened mail envelope slipped out. The envelope had a weight to it, hinting there was something other than a letter inside. Was there a key, perhaps? The recipient was certainly Nanzo Terumasa, whatever. The seeing that was a huge shock. Following the incident, Nanzo's corpse had not been found, and he had eventually been treated as dead after going missing under extraordinary circumstances. Despite that, this letter addressed to Nanjo to Hokkaido existed. One could almost take that as a sign that he had faked his own death and escaped to Hokkaido. I have disgustingly spoken for the black person as a white woman. I am the woke. Listen, I need people like you in my life, alright? I need white women to speak for me when people won't hear me. Because it'll happen. People consider it, just post it in chat. In fact, no, I can't do that. I can't mess with the scenes because my fucking OBS is white. So I couldn't even put your social up if I felt like it. Have to be a white woman so I can do it? Lane, you're not there yet. You're not there yet. Like, you're not all the way there. That's true? Oh, I know. I never lie. I only lie when I lie. Or else, was there another person with the same first and last names in Hokkaido? I'm your number one fan. Some may say you're my only fan. I hate the porn industry. The term only fan has been tainted in my head by that. That was a genuine response. Only what? Shut your bitch ass up. You're like 3 years old. Even after this birthday, you went from 2 to 3. goon, nigga. Just because the porn industry has ruined basic lexicon for me doesn't mean that I'm a goon. It just means that I'm another participant in this modern society. All right. If my father had somehow escaped from the accident and lived on Hokkaido, that would have made us of his family very happy, regardless of the circumstances. Oz is a goon. Oz is goon. I don't know. I haven't seen Oz post anything crazy. I don't know. I haven't seen Oz post at all recently, actually. I feel like can you adopt me? Hold the fuck on, man. No. I am a college student. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with the kid? He would post crazy shit? Not like would, but like recently? Within within the year 2025? No, the fuck. I have no reason to adopt you. I have no drive to adopt you either. Mr. College student? Okay. So what? He did? What did he post? I asked all the possibility at first. However, the envelope's destination address does not exist. In short, this envelope was mail that had no way of reaching him. She adopted me? Cool. So, well, I'm not co-ordinating with Mist. I haven't had a formal conversation with Mist, it feels like. I can't. Isn't January? What, the crazy odd tweet or Mist adopting you? Is there a possibility that the sender miswrote the correct address? Of course, I cannot deny it. However, judging from the residence's house number, I find that hard to believe. She doesn't feed me? Odd tweet? Okay. Uh, feed yourself. Like, you have people who care for you, clearly, since you're alive. Hokkaido, Raven Island, Raven County, Raven City. 1, 2, 34, 5, 6, 7. Living with Miss since 2013. You were born in 2013, though. Up until Ribbon City, it's fine. I just couldn't wipe away the feeling that the sequential number after it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, was a little insincere. It felt like a fake number that some kid had made up. 2011? Damn! You young ass nigga! What the fuck? I can't imagine being born in the 2010s, unironically. How do you do that? I don't know. You should have been conceptualized a little earlier. You could have at least clutched it out. December 2009, perhaps? Actual child? Yes. This is celebrating a literal child. Well, not even a child. Yes, a child. I don't know. That 14-year-old that said we should make a term for minors under a certain age was kind of spitting. Because how else do I describe Lane, who is technically a teenager, as anything but a child? Probably more than a nonsense number that clearly didn't exist. I think it's natural to assume that from the very beginning, this envelope was sent to a non-existent residence to which it had no chance of being delivered. Who made that? Trust? I don't know. Some 14-year-old on Twitter though. I didn't pay attention to it though, because the discourse around it got stupid fast. It was a really funny tweet though. If the destination address didn't exist, mail is generally returned to the sender. Even in the case of an incomplete address, the local post office will often courteously and to the best of its ability, research to find whether the sender's intended destination exists, so they still can't find it, and will sometimes return after investigation several days. Can't tell that I'm saying that. Was me? What are you talking about? Wait, that was not you who said that. No, you didn't make. Did you? Tweet. Send a link to the tweet right now. Because I know that wasn't you who posted that. That was such a profound thought. The thought was too profound. Okay. So, a deal with the existential crisis that people born in the 2010s are starting to become teenagers. Minty, you're old as fuck. Anyone who's in their 20s is old as fuck to me. Anyone who's not legally an adult is young as fuck to me. It's like auntie actually. Be nice.
We cannot forget the existence of aunties when calling people old. That reminds me of another tweet. 26. Very. Oh, You're closer to 30 than you are not. Like, how's that feel? It's postmarked on Nijima. Nijima is a long way away from Ribbon Island. On top of that, the destination was also nonsensical, and it had taken more than a week for the mail to be returned. Sumari, there's probably a high chance to have an envelope returned to the sender after an unfixed amount of time, had been the goal from the very beginning. I hate it. It's okay. Time comes for us all. What you do with it is the only important part. Why do something like that? Even before asking what it was that had been sent, the envelope was already wrapped in mystery. Can you sing me a bedtime song? No. I can't think of a song on the fly, unless I do, which I haven't. I'm reading. Happy birthday?
中身は
Hold on. Ready to get your pickle chin there, boy. Make that right to me, boy. To think that boy. Get your pickle chin there, boy. What the fuck? Logan wins everything. What the fuck? Exposed? What is this? I forgot about this. What is this? What is happening? What is recommended? Got some regular still got some purple. What was that? Pickle Chin birthday. Uh, boy, I'm really better get your pickle chin, boy. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Go ahead. After gaining the doctor's permission, I tilted the already opened envelope. I want you to sing. I sung. I gave background vocals. I sung with him. I did. From the inside came a small folded letter. Sing just you? Fuck no. Solo? Leveling. No. I am a good singer. I am a confident singer. I just don't feel like singing. You're like 2 years old. What came to mind was the fucking Baby Keem "Happy Birthday, bitch! I have to get for you," but I'm not singing that to someone young. So I'm out of options because you not want to sing "Happy Birthday to you, ha cha cha." Happy birthday to you, ha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Lane. First name, last name. Wait, middle name, last name. Happy birthday to you, nigga. Jeez. From the inside came a small photo letter and a small key with a number plate attached. Keep singing, girl. You make the girl. You make this shit impossible. Did I say we'll be reading Umineko and nothing else? No, I'll be talking to Lane through the fucking through way of Twitch chat and maybe occasionally reading Umineko in between. A112 was engraved on the key's number plate. Oh shit, there really was a key in there. I forgot I predicted that. I didn't know what it meant. The magnetic card was pitch black and had gold characters engraved in it. Members was written in English. The jet black gold lettered card design made it feel like something very high class. But of course, I didn't have a clue what kind of card it was just from that. Can you make another stream appearance? No. You, this whole stream is a stream appearance, actually. You exist. You're just the entire chat room's made into one person. I folded a letter. Its contents were extremely brief, and only the following was written. Whoa, Leon. Oh, 0715, 1129. Where have I seen these numbers before? I'm gonna call again? Okay, well, I'm trying to remember where these numbers came from. These were hella mentioned earlier. Like, in a previous episode, maybe? Hmm. Man, I wish I had good memories to save my life.
All I know is that July 15th is really close to my birthday. In fact, I think that's the birthday of one of my favorite recent characters. That should be nice. Also written was the name of a certain massive bank known throughout Japan, as well as the word central branch. That was all.
これは
And this is? It's a card, a key, and a pin for a safe deposit box. And it wasn't a normal safe deposit box either. If I check Discord and you're calling me, I'm gonna be mad. Okay. And it wasn't a normal safe deposit box either. It was an unsettling one, which is apparently reserved only for special clients. After he finished putting his affairs in order, his father's funeral in order wait, as after he finished putting his affairs in order following his father's funeral, he had visited the bank. Pin and key card. There was no doubt that something of great importance was kept there, and he had been naturally curious about what it might be. At first, he didn't know what to do. The card wasn't something he'd owned in the first place. Oh my god.
If
What
the
is it?
gonna
What?
I wanted to make a star appearance.
Okay. You already did though. What greedy?
I'm not greedy. I'm just. I am here. All right. You can get back to the stream now.
Whatever you say, side character.
What?
I opened intel. Ugh. Okay, whatever, doesn't appear. He mustered up his courage and showed the card to a bank clerk. He was then switched to a clerk of clearly high status and was guided to a large vault in the fourth basement. And not a side character? In Stream MC? At this point, the security on the way they were strict. The doctor had himself stored valuable items such as real estate transcripts and safe deposit boxes before. This was something on a whole different level. Unlike the procedure at the deposit box I had been using, with this system, as long as you had a card, a pin, and a key, you didn't need to have your identity confirmed. Can we collab? Well, define collab. But anyway, I was frightened at how imposing the secure vault was, and I wondered what kind of shady objects might await me that had to be stored in a place like this.
それで
And then, when I passed the card to the reader, I was asked to input the pin. After that 8-digit number was input and authenticated, I was permitted access to the vault. It was an incredible scene. Make another stream about me? Hell no. Unless it's your birthday the same day next year? No. I could make Lane birthdays a reoccurring stream thing though. That does sound funny. Especially since it's the one thing to drag me back to this stupid streaming sphere. Please? Maybe. If I start caring remotely about streaming again though, I'd have to like explain it to maybe more than one person though. I don't know who will watch me consistently though. I don't know. I'm not an audience drawer. I'm just a human being. It was an incredible scene, a world like something from a sci-fi movie. A massive dimly lit silver room was covered with doors to safes. He had entered that room along with the clerk. It seems that as soon as the card was read, the vaults he had a right to were determined. So that safes he could open were lit with a green light, while those he couldn't open were lit with a red one. Okay, open the red ones anyway. A112 was one of those safes that were marked. By the way, there were several other safes marked with the green light besides that one. Also, TV remote? That's tough. Ask for a new one. It's your birthday after all. I think there were at least 20. There might not have been more in the other corner. In any event, I only had the key to A112. I had no way of checking the contents of the other safes. As the clerk watched, the doctor had unlocked and opened the safe. Oh, yeah, I see this when I start the game up. When you did, a safe drawer like a large cabinet had opened. And an expensive-looking duralumin case peeked out.
That was carried into a separate room where for the first time the clerk left and he was introduced to the contents. And the contents were cash. Cash money. Take that shit, man. It's yours.
Cash? How much?
I've heard that a pack of 1 million yen in fresh banknotes is precisely 1 centimeter thick. Since those are packed tightly into a duralumin case of such a size, there's probably 100 million in total. Pay out! You get money! I don't know, because I didn't count. I didn't even touch it with my hands. I realized at once. This was dangerous money. Fair enough. Fair guy. Honest person. It isn't normal to store a whole 100 million yen in cash in a case in a safe like that. It's much easier to deal with if you put it into an account and turn it into numbers. When someone is unable to do that, then it's clear that there's something wrong with that cash. My mind went blank, and I instantly realized that I mustn't get involved.
So you didn't use it at all?
Correct. I locked it back up just as I found it, returned it to the original safe, and left. I have thought about throwing away that key and card, but I don't know what will happen. For that reason, I've been hiding it in the back of this bookcase for a full 12 years. I still do not know what kind of money that was. I wouldn't take it. I don't know. I am a very fair, just, and good person, actually. Dirty money? Oh, no. All my money is clean and earned, actually. So I understand, don't you? Can I borrow this envelope? No. Please just view it here. Understood. Then, if you'll excuse me, there's something I want to investigate. I took One-chan's grimoire from the knapsack I had set down, then I opened to the page with the paragraph Beatrice had written to One-chan, compared the handwriting on both. Oh? There was no mistake about the characteristic handwriting. The one who had sent us 100 million yen in cash was Beatrice herself. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm interested in the story. But what is it? Something's bugging me. What is it? What could it be? Who is that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got something like that in the mail. Don't curse, there's a 3-year-old in my room? You get what you ask for, I don't know. I am not a child-friendly streamer whatsoever, so I don't know. He's gone? Okay. It's okay. Okay. Actually, so I don't know why you're here. Like, this is... I don't know. Young people swear. I don't know. I was the only person that swore. My first swear word was the N-word with the hard R, weirdly enough. I don't... Like, it was when it was. It really was when it was. Because that was like, oh, it's okay if I say this, because some white person probably said so. That's cool? Sure, yeah. Get on with the stream? Shut up. I was just giving a personal anecdote. Alright? Then I got on with the other words. And realized I was black in like 2021. And stopped disrespecting myself and my ancestors. Hey mom, where'd you put that? The same envelope and contents had been sent to Kumasawa's son, who had once lived with her. Oh shit. That's not me today? Shut up. It's about me streaming this Umineko. Well, Kumasawa Sabakichi. Kumasawa's son works at the Nijima fishing harbor. He must have gotten his carefree, big-hearted personality from Kumasawa. I bet he really likes mackerel. Many of Kumasawa's sons are fishermen, so they're often away from land to work. From land for their work. Blech. This one happens to work at the harbor, so it was only coincidence I managed to get in touch with him. Kumasawa loved to talk, so I hope you might have heard her let something slip, but he was very busy in the days since, and seemed to have forgotten about it while running around all over the place. Receive your remote? I don't know. You gotta find it. Like I said, ask for a new one. I lost a remote to my TV, like when my mom moved into the apartment, and she took my TV, she took my remote, and put it in my new room. Except the new remote didn't exist there, so I just got a new one and synced it up to the TV. It was a very easy process. Adaptability is survivability. If you're not able to acquire a new remote, then what do you do with your life? However, strange contents had apparently stayed in his memories, and he remembered as soon as Anj mentioned it to him. After a bit of a wait, his thin-lipped wife found the envelope, complained that he always forgot where he put things right away. What does thin-lips mean? Oh shit, another smash invitation. The MO for the sender and recipient were the same as Nanjo's sons. The sender was meant to be Kubasawa's son, and the recipient was Kubasawa Chiyo, and the destination address was in the Okinawa prefecture. Will you forever forget me in 20 years? Will I even remotely remember any of the people I have known from 2017 to this current day in 2020 in 20 years? I mean, I'd like to think so, but that's just me being in the present. People come and go, but memories never leave. I think I'll have an easy time remembering you. And the destination address was in Okinawa Prefecture, Yayama Country, Yonaguni Country, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yonaguni Island was at the westernmost tip of Japan. I'm eat cake. You do that, birthday individual. You are 1 year older. You survived. The Earth turning a bit. The lot name was the exact same sequential number that had apparently been chosen without much care. Now it was certain. This envelope was definitely sent with the goal of having it be returned to the sender. Its contents were exactly the same. A letter with the pin and the bank number's main branch written on it. A magnetic card. A key with an attached number plate. The inscription of the number plate was A113. Number right after the one on the key that had been sent to Nanjo. Most likely, inside the vault was the same kind of Duralium case, path of 100 million yen in cash. Did you take the money? I get the feeling my dead mother's signature to be from beyond the grave. I don't really know what's inside, and it's creepy, so I just left it alone all this time. I totally forgot about it until today. So, you know what this is, girl? Could it be the same kind of scene came to your place? Well, did it? Oh shit, hey mama. Hey mama.
What is it, Aunt-sama?
Who are you? Is it a headache? A headache? She phased.
Sorry, my head hurts. I've got it. I know.
What do you mean you know?
You don't mean this envelope came to your place too, Aunt-sama? I've remembered. A strange envelope was also sent to me 12 years ago. After losing my entire family, I was depressed, and I was also 6 years old. But it was a really strange thing to come in the mail, so I still had a faint memory of it. I got invited to Smash too. It was a strange letter, which I had no memory of sending, which had me as a sender. I forget the destination address, but the name recipient had been Ushiromiya Rudolph, my father. I remember how disturbed I was when I got a letter I thought was from father, opened it up, and found a key and a card I didn't really understand. I felt let down and threw it away somewhere, I think. Where did I put that envelope? I probably lost it somewhere in the chaos that followed. By now, I have no way of checking its contents.
You lost out on some money, girl.
However, I have a general idea. I'm sure the contents were the same. Without a doubt, there had been a key, a card.
Ah! Ugh. Oh my goodness. Reading is heavy mental work.
And a note with a pin inside the envelope.
What she said?
What was she trying to do here? So, did she hand out the stupid money to all the surviving relatives? I don't forgive her for mocking them even after their deaths. Takataro acted nervously. As he looked at his worrying face, agitation began to cool off a bit by bit. I'm sorry. My hatred of Beatrice isn't anything new. I was just surprised and angry to find out that I had a connection with the witch already, at the age of 6 on that day.
Would 6-year-old Anj take the money? Probably, yeah.
For the past 12 years, you've been constantly enslaved by Beatrice-sama's curse. This might be proof. Of that curse. But please hang in there. We can do that what's supposed to be part of the goal of this journey. That's right. Just letting the blood rise to my head won't get me anywhere. Got to think calmly.
I don't know if Lane is here to see this, but Lane looks like this. Like, this is just Lane.
doesn't see it? Good.
What's going on? What's the meaning of handing out 100 million yen to the relatives? She's trying to provoke us? Damn that Beatrice. Hands, calm down. Uryu. The Sekatara bird inside my stomach. He urged me to stay calm. I took another deep breath and started thinking. I wonder if this envelope was sent to support the theory that Beatrice was behind that crime. It was postmarked right before the family conference. And it was intentionally set up so that it would be sent back after some time. They wanted it to arrive after the incident, is that it? Yeah, that's what it implies. But it raises a few questions. Why use such an uncertain method? Uncertain? Yes. After all, no one could even guess how many days it would take for the mail to return before you use this trick. Normally, you couldn't even guess at the amount of time it would take for the receiving post office to do their research, determine that the recipient was unknown, and return it. Yeah, now that you mention it.
Me doing thinking with the stake, the like 8-year-old child in my mind. It would have been more dependable if they just sent it an arrival date and mailed it that way. Uryu.
Maybe, but still. They mailed it the day before, then no matter how quickly it returned, it would probably arrive Monday or later. I wonder if they wanted to make it seem like a letter from the dead. A letter from the dead, you say? You're right. It surprised me, and it made me feel bad. Some mail with my dead family's name written on the outside in large letters was donated to the mailbox with an ominous label attached. However, it doesn't really make sense to me. I would have mailed it to arrive on a specific day. I just can't understand why someone would allow the uncertainty of it arriving on a date other than the one they imagined. So true. But it really does sound like Beato to me. Huh? You know about Beato? Well, I only talked to her a little. Still, I can pretty much accept that Beato would do something like this. Can't you imagine it happening to Mammon? Banger playing. Beato likes prints like this, right? She's the little funny, silly girl, right? Yeah, that might be true. I wouldn't put it past Beatrice-sama to try a vicious prank like a letter from the dead. No, that's not all. Beatrice would find it more interesting to do it through an uncertain method instead of one that was absolutely certain. Oh, she loves her gambits. All that girl can do is gambit. She would find an uncertain method interesting. I remembered Maria One-chan's diary. Purple, what's a cake? No. That being said, what type of cake is it? Not for me to know how much I would enjoy it, but for me to know how much I'm judging your tastes. I remembered Maria One-chan's diary and it described playing with Beatrix very often. During these times, Beato sometimes played pranks on the adult relatives with Maria. Ice cream? Ice cream cake, so it's not even real cake then. Okay, well, what flavor is the ice cream? Don't judge me, it's my birthday. No, I can. The birthday cake is like the most important part of a birthday. Chocolate? Oh, so like I'm doubly judging you. I would judge you for getting a chocolate cake, I would judge you for getting an ice cream cake, and I would judge you for getting a chocolate ice cream cake. Now be sad? Nothing's promised in life. Especially not happiness. But those pranks always had a touch of witch aesthetics. Which was that they were more interesting when they were uncertain. One day, Maria One-chan and Beata decided to use a wind-up mini-car she had brought for a prank. Why do you hate me? I don't hate you. I have nothing but respect for you as a fellow human being. It was a popular toy at the time, and if you made a mini-car back up, it would wind up. The spring of the tires, and when you let go, it would race forwards. Yes, you do. If you decide that, then I can't stop you. They had wound up that mini-car and set it behind a milk jug. Samari, the prank was that if you lifted the milk jug, the mini-car would jump forwards and surprise whoever did it. You don't do anything for me? Okay. This dream never happened then. It's a dream.
Also, what? It's chocolate and vanilla? Would Twitch be okay with a mixed race joke? I don't know. I don't. Anyway, Lane, here go you in the game. You baby. It has Oreos in it? Okay, so it's extremely mixed. It's chocolate and vanilla. It has the most popular black and white thing ever. That is you? Yeah, I said you were Sakatara. I said you were Sakatara earlier. You actually look like her. Is that us? Honestly, now I'm down to believe it. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull up the which Maria drip. No, it's not. Give me the wars fuck up reality. Yep. Yeah, there go you in the game. Yeah, slash Shay. Pick a side. Pick a side and stay on it. She's my PFP? You're a fucking lie. I changed it? Deadass. Nuh-uh. I don't see that being your PFP on any major platforms. Unless that's your Twitch PFP, in which I can't see that shit. Actually, let me get who I said was you earlier. Uryu. Yeah, there go yo bitch ass. Wait, that's Alex. Hold on. You popped a chewy? Nah, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm in the middle of bickering with how do I even describe Lane? Look at Discord? I really don't want to. I'm that is Maria. That's wholesome. Don't make me call you? No, you don't have to. Hold on. I just open it up. That is wholesome. I'll give it up. I'll give it up for wholesome Maria. No, moments. Okay. Hoping that someone would get caught in this prank.
One-chan and Beato had watched the adults from the shadows for the whole tea time. They were looking forward to seeing someone get caught by it, but no one moved the trap milk jug. The trap ended in a misfire. When One-chan had been muttered, "They should have put it somewhere where they definitely could have caught someone," Beato apparently said this.
I'll change to like an 95. Um, faves come and go so often. That's why PFP changes like every month or so.
The most interesting and thrilling traps are those where you don't know who will get caught, or even if anyone will get caught at all. It's probably true that you wouldn't get this kind of excitement from a trap that would certainly go off, King.
2 to 3 weeks? That's fair enough. Seminar acts show their accounts occurred in multiple places,
making it possible to guess that the witch called Beatrice had a fickle character and loved the random thrill. A fickle person is very hard to deal with. I can't spin the chessboard around to find out what that witch from 12 years ago was planning.
Ooh, chessboard nicking from Anj. Oh god. I'm someone who knows some that Umineko comes in and checks me for how I pronounce Anj's name. That's scary. This is so awesome. It is. This is the Anj posting can get a little old, but like I like Anj, so I don't care. Do this more, please. This should I really start Umineko from like more than halfway into it? That sounds stupid. For the first 3 episodes, I just watched Joseph Anderson played it, and I started playing it on my own. Then she suddenly showed interest in the wall. How long have you been streaming? Um, what, like in general?
Um, I mean, on a whim, I opened up stream in 2024. I played the entirety of A to Sodium Files.
And then it just like stopped after that. Streaming. Shut up. Then I just stopped until, and this kid right there in chat. No, I don't stream on Reddit, dude, because no one's streaming isn't paying my rent.
I'm a broke college student. Did I actually beat it?
Yeah, I beat the first game. You just weren't there to see it. It was a long stream. So I have I first streamed in 2024. This is my first stream of this year though. And it's only because this kid begged me to stream. And I was like, okay, it's his birthday. It'll probably be fun. So I said I would just read Umineko. Yeah, I remember you were streaming Sodium Files in VC. Star? Sure. So yeah, I'm not streamer guy.
I could be though, if I just like got off my ass.
Why am I laughing? I don't know. It was a fun time, I suppose. A fond memory. Memories of a past long gone. At you? Why why do you do the things that you do? For comedic purposes, for entertainment purposes, or for self-fulfillment? Think about that. Many of them were commemorative photos from when the relatives of the Kumasawa family gathered or went somewhere to play, and Kumasawa was in several. Imagine you know, the main reason you become the next Kai Cenat. Uh,
I mean, shit. I don't know. Kai Cenat is a lot more mainstream to me. Me, I would just play whatever visual novel or RPG or anything I feel like on stream. And if anyone wants to join, sure.
Kasana's Gunner bait? You're saying words. You're saying words for no reason. Alright, we call Zone Zero Gunner bait. And stream Elden Ring? No. I don't have any interest in Souls like whatsoever. I'm not interested in Souls likes. Like the genre just seems okay. Now do I love slamming my head against a wall over and over again? Yes. So maybe it could appeal to me, but guess it's not a Souls like. It's a Souls. It's a Soulsborne. What the fuck does that mean? I am someone who is only familiar with the watered down term and uses it because I know no better and am uninformed. She wore a smile that made it so you could almost see her lighthearted laugh. It's part of my distant memory, but I definitely remember that she was this sort of cheerful old lady. Genshin Impact disrespect button. You have the most random thoughts ever. Is it because I mentioned ZZZ? Anyway, I'm pressing it. Like, I don't know. Hoyoverse can't keep me interested with their games. I try them, I get bored, and I stop playing them. That's how games work. Did you notice anything different about Kumasawa-san in the days leading up to the incident? I did. I played Genshin in 2020, um, and stopped playing it in 2022. But I didn't play it much from 2020 to 2022. Like I played it extremely on and off. And ZZZ, I started that when it came out. Um, stopped playing it in like a week. 2020, I was in third grade. Why are you so fucking young? Who allowed this to happen? You were hit. You did lockdown in elementary school. You did lockdown in elementary school. Imagine that. My stomach hurts from all that fucking cake. Not even cake, ice cream. Uh, but yeah, Genshin. It's it's spawned Farina into the world, and for that, I guess it's okay. Dude, don't complain about your stomach in my chat. What's up with New York individuals and having hurt stomachs? Cause Zero had the most hurt stomach ever the other day. Daniel Gordon, I don't know, and I don't know. No, I'll just say I don't know. Nope, she looked the same as ever. The family conference put her on edge, so she was always grumbling about how tough it was. I'm not in New York. Oh my God. What do you mean every single person from the friend group is not from in is constantly New Yorkian? Like besides like the Swedish one, who is in a different time zone. I'm from New York. There you go. You'd fit right in with the roster of people I've been frequently talking to. New Yorkians are fine people as far as the people I know are concerned. What's this? Among the several frames, there was one that had something other than a picture of people in it. It was a picture of an enlarged relief of a door from a Western-style house or something. Couldn't see any interesting subject in particular, which actually bugged me as I wondered why anyone had gone to all the trouble of taking it. As I got closer, I realized that some characters had been written with a pen. Oh yeah, it's a photo I got when Mother's belongings were disturbed. I think it probably has something to do with that Legend of the Gold thing. The witch's epitaph, you mean? You found it. What'd you find? It was whispered that it pointed out the location of the hidden 10 tons of gold. So, Kumasawa-san... Oh, the remote? Wait, do you not know it's me? Fuck. I don't... I don't know anyone is anyone until they say themselves that, oh, hey, yeah, it's me. I assume everyone is a faceless individual. Unless you're like very... I didn't have to say myself. Yeah, okay. I'm not very good at recognizing people on the streets. What? What do you want, Lane? I'm behind you. Oh, Alex. Oh my fucking god. Wait, you're from New York? You fucking lot. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Jump scare. Why would you jump scare me? Can you beat? No, I'm not gonna beat up my roommate. The fuck? No, that's like bad. That's bad manners. This shit. That's just mean. Yes, if my roommate anonymously, not even anonymously, with his fucking name entered stream, I would be like, oh, it's probably a different person entirely. Roommate beat me up? Oh my fucking god. Listen, maybe one time in my life I deserve a good beatdown. All right. You can't you can't beat me up. You deserve to. I'd say. Fuck it. You've had to put up living with my ass. If anyone could beat me, if anyone should beat me up, it's the person who has lived with me. Are we best friends? Best friends is a big word. You know, like that's a big combination of words. Oh, I see. What did you expect from me? I do see you as a friend, obviously, because you are one of many friends that I know.
but you are too young to be entered into the best friend roster, you know? Now, do you remind me of a really pushy younger brother? Like you give me vibes of my little cousin when he would just follow me whenever. And he was just like do whatever the fuck. And that's kind of nice. Good or bad? Good, really good. I love my cousin. He's a really good person. He's like a little brother to me. He's awesome. So if you're giving me those kinds of vibes, I would say I'm still not adopting you though. Hell no. You're like my cousin. He's homophobic. My little cousin once told me that he should be scared of Lil Nas X because the church said that gay people are scary. And I was like, dude, no, what the fuck? Like, if it wasn't for me, my little cousin would be so much worse off, I swear. So I would scare him? Oh, shit. You're the type you're scary gay, I'd say. You know those memes, the type of gay people I tolerate, the gay people I don't like? I'd say you're the latter. You don't know those kinds of memes. Okay, well, you're cis straight? No. Yeah, sure. Try again next time. Come up with a more convincing lie next time. Then again, I'm not gonna gay investigate a young person. That's for you to figure out. Gay people are scary. I would know. Yes, I'm gay people. What do you think I am? Who do you take me for? I think you are an interesting specimen. I think the world is um a better place with you in it. I think you know it may not be ready for you yet. I'm obviously cis straight. The cis part probably yeah. The straight part I don't know. Less likely. Gonna come present and shout you out. You're white enough to do it. But this isn't the epitaph. It's the first time I've seen it. There's an arch above the western style door, and that's where the relief lies. English words were engraved there, and that seemed to be what the picture was focused on. Wait, what's cis? It's that word that you can't say on Twitter because Elon Musk. Sorry, the rest of my message was when I received a slip under my door. I can't finish that. Uh, okay, but Minty, you handle that explanation in like two sentences, I think. That doesn't help me. Um, not trans, like not trans. I don't know. I called upon my more aware friend to give maybe better explanation. But the most basic thing is not trans. Like that word that people may have trouble coming up with for describing themselves as not trans, and we'll probably say like normal or something. Cis, just like heterosexual is for sexual identities. Cis equals not trans. Fuck, Minty, you hit around the nail. I did it. I explained it best the first time. This door is opened only at a probability of a quadrillion to one. You will be blessed only at a probability of a quadrillion to one. I don't recognize it. Nothing like this ever showed up in the epitaph for One-chan's diary. Remove his belongings. There are quite a few photos and notes that looks like her trying to solve the riddle of the epitaph. You're so wrong. I'm cis straight Goro Akechi. Cis het Goro? The fuck? Goro, you gotta be talking like Zero. No. You equal one. Cis het Akechi is a statement that cancels itself out. Yes, Goro Akechi Key 5, I know. I just said Goro because I read it that way. Alright? I'm not a Akechi fan, I swear. Murder is actually surprisingly fond of that kind of thing. And there was that rumor that tons of gold bars are hidden somewhere. Girl, Mazda with P5, now you're speaking a language I don't understand. I'm kind of Yakuza 0. If things were, if this world was good, I'm a huge Yakuza fan. And I play every game. But, yeah, I'm, me and Miss would, peanut butter and jelly, like, off of our bond through Yakuza.
In both Maria One-chan's diary and her grimoire, there was a description of the witch's epitaph. It talked about how it was a ceremony to open the doors to the Golden Land, Beatrice's resurrection ceremony, Beatrice's succession ceremony. Miss hates me. There's always good reason to hate me. I'm a very hateable person. On and on. Maybe the most interesting one was the last part, about it being a succession ceremony. According to Beatrice, if you were able to solve the witch's epitaph, you would receive not only the 10 tons of gold and Yushiromi a family inheritance, but her own magical power and name, as well as the title Golden Witch. I lied, Miss hates everyone? I mean, have you seen Miss cooking? Only someone who has hatred in their heart cooks like that. Among the Ushiromiya family household at the time, the witch's epitaph was thought as a difficult quiz, which the family head, Kinzo, had arranged for to choose his successor. But with the Mary Associate interpretation, the questionnaire was Beatrice herself. You've lived through it? You can? I think you have some kind of resistance. She wasn't in my face that she has food. That doesn't count. If Miss cooks, it doesn't count as food. I don't know. I don't know why I'm slighting Miss for no reason. I'm sorry, Miss. If you miss something fun, I'm sure. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know what Miss gets up to. I'm being dead. This is not fun. Tough. I don't know. Do you actually live with Mist? No, I'm getting baited. This is me not knowing enough about the friends I hang around. The only game she has is Yazuka. Yes? Are you deadass? What? I do? Wait. Oh my god. Not me forgetting how you're connected to the friend group at large. I see now. Tell Mist I said hi, man. Since trans in Latin means across, cis means because cis in Latin means on this side. Wait, what the fuck? That's amazing. She didn't have internet. Latin is a really good language, I think. I'm glad that it is the base for this colonizer-ass language. There were slight discrepancies in the details of the two interpretations. Either way, its ominous contents brought to mind a bloody serial murder, and both of the message bottles drew a tale of crime following that pattern. If I could solve the witch's epitaph now, 12 years later, I wonder if I could expose some plot made back then. I tried to solve it many times myself, but I never did have a clue what it meant. It seems that many witch hunters tried as well. I also found theories that the La Plata theory, like the La Plata theory, and the ignorant theory in certain books. However, neither of those theories were conclusive. Are there any other materials? I have to stream at 100? Ah! Nigga, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with that information? I think so, but they were all split up between my siblings. I had to turn it down sadly. Good! What? I don't want my voice broadcast across anyone. I don't want my voice broadcast in general, so I don't stream. I don't have a clue who has what. Sorry. Just reading this English text that Kumasawa-san took a picture of gives the impression that this was a forbidden door that was rarely opened. But where in the mansion is it, I wonder? Judging by the lighting, it looks like it's outside. I wonder if Kumasawa-san thought that the gold might be hidden in there.
Hopefully they can stay on because Miss gets home from work in like 30. Would Miss being home stop him? I mean, either way, I think I think I'm going to stream until this chapter ends. Now, thankfully, this game has long ass chapters, especially episode 4. So the Lane-a-thon could last forever if Ryukishi wants it to. Who knows? Either way, I do wonder where in the Rakanjima mansion it was. I hate to say it, but there wasn't enough money in the mother's bank account to make me think she forgot she found the gold. So I didn't find it after all. The Golden Witch Beatrice gave 10 tons of gold to Kenzo, which meant that the witch was the true owner of the gold.
Because Beatrice was the owner of all of the vast fortune of the Yushiromiya family. The witch holding this vast wealth had massacred humans on Rakajima on that day, sending large amounts of the money to their surviving relatives like it was a game. Like hell is a letter from the dead. That's a desecration of the dead. I was once again convinced. When my family died on that island that day, they didn't go to heaven. They're being trapped by the witch even now and are being desecrated and tormented for all eternity. I hope everyone who dies goes to get tortured by Beatrice eternally, no matter what. The last place Anne's visited was a store in a region between the housing district and the retail stores, with a signboard saying Marufuku's sleep shop. Whose relative is this? There lived a man who had been the boat captain of the ferry boat to Rekanjima at the time. Even he, who had once lived as a man of the sea, had retired after contracting a serious illness. I turned the screen up to 100 again. Turn it down! Please! I don't want to be loud. I know I'm a loud person, but I don't want to be loud. He was now taken care of at the house of his son and his son's wife. Who are you? An old man who used to be a captain of a high-speed boat that went to and from Rakanjima. Oh shit, the boat driver. At least among those still alive, he's certainly the person most familiar to matters concerning Rakanjima. Immediately hoped he had learned details of the situation inside the Yushirome family from various discussions with servants going to and from the island. However, he never said anything, so they eventually began to forget this old man. Dude, look at this bunch of randoms. I remember it very well. You were still about this small. Look how we've grown. And it must be very tough on you.
Broken, can I live with you? No. I already have a roommate situation. It's like I'm in a dorm with a bunch of people in it. I'm not gonna smuggle a 14-year-old kid in here. I'm not Date, and you aren't Mizuki. All right, I'm sorry. That's the reality.
I love you, not this ass. That just can't happen. I'm not even on the East Coast anymore. Like, I'm not there regularly. It just wouldn't be realistic. I know very well how you must feel. Former boat captain was in such high spirits that you couldn't really tell that he had retired in the first place. His memory seemed clear too, and he could remember the events of more than a mere decade ago. Apparently, even about how Ange had been at the time. The way he chatted on was very helpful for Ange. But at the same time, he also remembered the final family conference very well. And the fact that he remembered even details like Battler's fall madness on the boat was actually painful for her. Ooh, imagine remembering your dead brother. Imagine having memories of your dead brother be fed to you. It had been so back then as well, but even now there was no public way to cross to Rakanjima. It was necessary to make an individual request to an owner of a boat to make the voyage. I had been unable to arrange for a boat to Rakanjima, so if he refused me, such a voyage would probably become hopeless. I get you. It won't be easy to find a boat eager to go to that island. By now, there are even some who call it by its old name, what he said? Akuzukashima instead of Rakanjima. It's understandable why the sailors around here would turn down your request. For the starfishermen had feared Rakanjima as an island of misfortune, and because that incident 12 years ago, this fear had reached a peak. They respected the sea, feared it, and revered it. There were almost no sailors who would try to take a boat to the cursed island. Because of that, most of the witch hunters were unable to cross over to Rakajima, and were limited to taking a trip around the island. Ironically, this has caused the sense of mystery surrounding Rakajima to increase even more, which had resulted in the propagation of the bizarre witch stories they loved so much.
Would you take me in your boat?
Yep, goat. Fucking goat. What's up? You can't. Okay. I paused everything for you, and you're taking forever to type. They're supposed to give it back to me just for tomorrow, though it seems this engine has been in a pretty bad mood lately, and I'm knocking into shape. The former boat captain promised that tomorrow he'd go back to his previous job and take his boat out to Rakajima.
No, my method of transport to Rakajima is insured. This is probably all I can do in Nijima. All that's left is tomorrow. On Rakajima, I'll reach the final destination on a journey that stretches back 12 years.
Isn't that great? No, don't make him roll his R's, actually. Only do the Urius. Jesus. This way it looks like you'll be able to go to the island. It sure does. Oh, what the fuck? Look at An's smile. That's wholesome as fuck.
Sure does. I'd heard that it would be hard to find a boat, so the boat captain's helpfulness really saved me.
Although it may not be the same as it was for you, Anji-sama. I'm sure the incident 12 years ago has been a thorn for the boat captain as well. One that he still hasn't been able to pull out. Uryu. Lane. If you still exist. He doesn't exist. He's gone. He gone. Even the boat captain was able to sort out his feelings this whole time.
That's probably true.
If that guy had taken his boat out on October 5 as promised, there's a chance that he could have saved a lot of people. If he hadn't been hesitant to go out just because of a little wind. Ryu, you shouldn't say things like that. I'm sure this pained the boat captain constantly until today. Apparently, they truly happened right in the middle of a typhoon on October 5th. According to the boat captain, he had known for certain they'd been trapped in a typhoon to head to Rakajima on October 4. The family had been very persistent about this date of the conference, which had been determined beforehand. It was only natural. All the relatives had been very busy at the time, and they came to the family conference only after arranging their schedules beforehand. It was probably a situation where they couldn't easily push it back to next week just because the typhoon was approaching. It wasn't the boat captain's fault. Perhaps you could say that he wasn't so irresponsible that he could place the blame wholly on the typhoon. It's the family's fault. Bunch of greedy bastards. Certainly, just as these two said, there's no doubt that the boat captain has been dragging the events of 12 years ago along with him this whole time. And by taking me,
The last member of the Ushiromia line to the island, and bring me back safely, he might be trying to find some resolution for his past.
The boat is supposed to return just after noon. I'll guide you to Rakajima after that, so we should arrive before evening. It's an island without electricity or lights. You won't be able to stay long. Will you be satisfied with a landing that short?
There's nothing that will make me more satisfied by staying longer. I'm grateful just to have you take me there.
Yep, don't mention it. If I hadn't parted with my boat, I'd be able to guide you to the island as much as you'd like without being stingy.
It's not like I have a goal of doing something in particular on Rakajima, so I'll be there during the evening. The evening, which straddles the two different worlds of day and night, seemed almost like a borderline between this world and the next. Or possibly 1998 and 1986. And it felt like the most fitting time to visit Rakajima. It's not like I have anything in particular to do there. Just staying there for a few hours would be enough for me to find some closure.
oh, go. Oh my fucking god. Hello, robot. You know? I'm happy to see you, robot. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we take this robot and pop the ban.
Yeah. Get that shit out of here, my brother. What the fuck? Okay. The time was a small knock on the door, paper sliding door, and Amxa stuck his head in, tapping his watch. I nodded back and told him about how I had succeeded in reserving a boat for tomorrow. That's great. It's about time for us to go. I'll be counting on you tomorrow, Captain. Sir, leave it to me. I've heard all about what you guys have gone through. I also watched the talk shows at the time, and was disgusted by the people who stirred up that incident just for fun. Shit, you heard of people doing it just for fun? I'll help out any way I can.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you noon tomorrow.
BRB, these are good.
Here, the fare for the boat.
Ange took a wrapped wad of 10,000 yen bills from her pocket. The boat captain should have noticed his thickness as well, but he paid absolutely no interest and shook his head. I'm grateful for you. This is a sign from the heavens. I've been given a final chance to take you to Rakanjima and give you back safely. Now I'll finally be able to finish the final job Kinzo-san entrusted me with. So I'm grateful to you. I got more than enough money from Kinzo-san back then. I can't accept yours.
Go. Thank you very much.
What elegant. Watch your step on the stairs. It's steep.
I went down a steep staircase. That was the exact opposite of accessible. It was getting hard to believe that there was actually a chest of drawers and a TV in a room upstairs. Most of the first floor was a bedding store, with many futons piled up on each other. We weaved our way through the cramped futon shop. After cautiously checking around outside, Amakusa dashed out first and started up the car.
My grandchild's room is empty. I really wouldn't mind if you stayed there. As you see, we've got plenty of extra futons.
Thanks a lot for the offer. But this way, even if unexpected happens, you won't be bothered.
I don't know the details, but it seems you've been caught up in a lot of trouble. There's a rumor that some suspicious people are searching for someone. That wouldn't happen to you, would it? It's hell of me.
Who knows?
I was played dumb, but it looks as though the boat captain had guessed. My job is to take guests to Rakanjima and bring them back again. That job was put on hold 12 years ago, and it still hasn't ended. So thanks to you, I'll finally be able to finish it. So listen, let me finish this job, okay? Do you understand me?
Yeah. It's not like I'm going there to die.
Says the most suicidal person ever.
Part of me does feel that if I get down that island, I'd surely be able to go where my family is. I've finally become aware of it. I might have been planning to die on that island. I might have come all this way, heading towards Rakanjima, in search of a place to die. The boat captain had guessed that as well. Shit.
Maybe she died on the island. Maybe she really is dead.
That's why he repeatedly told me not to die. Yeah, I won't die. I promise. After all, I'm still not sure if there's any reason why I need to go to Rakanjima.
No, I'm sure there's a reason. Even if there isn't one for you, there is one for them. Ooh, hashtag them. The island called you. That's why you came here.
That might be true. I might have been called. I was called. For what reason? For them. Father, Mother, Battler Oni-chan, and Maria Oni-chan. Or maybe the Golden Witch. Beatrice. What is up, Rakanjima? And what will I achieve? Even though tomorrow's finally almost here, I still haven't been able to understand my own mission. There was the sound of a car stopping in front of the store, and the store honked if you heard. Then I'll see you tomorrow, if you'll excuse me.
Yup.
Winding between the stacks of futons in the cramped store, I was about to go outside. Then my feet stopped.
What is it?
What is that?
Uh-oh. That's bad news. That? What? What are you talking about?
Trembling all over, I pointed at it, but no matter how much the boat captain squirmed, he noticed absolutely nothing in the direction that should have surprised me. That must mean... Impossible!
Oh shit? Boss battle?
Why?
And
What does it mean? What's going on here? I don't have a clue either. There's no way something that ridiculous. Is this magic? A miracle? Yes, this is probably fate. Now, I understand. This is my mission. I don't have a clue What is it? Shaken, I put her into the thin darkness inside his door and froze up.
Well, what is it? You see something there, don't you? I don't see anything. What is it that you see?
He doesn't have love. Can't be seen. Thank you, Captain. Everything was fate. Even me visiting this place was fate. This is the mission and the purpose that I'm going to Rakajima for.
And-san? What is it? Something wrong? I don't have a clue either. This girl just froze up while pointing into the darkness. And-san? Are you okay? What can you see?
Can't you two see it? It's that right there. Can't you see it?
Oh, this is awesome. All I can see is a normal display case. There's no one there, right?
Ryu, Punch, I don't know what's going on. Is this a dream? Magic? What is it? Ange? Sakachara lifted his face towards Ange.
Oh, from his eyes slid a single tear.
I understand it now, One-chan and Beatrice. Ryu. This is magic, isn't it?
Oh shit. It's so beautiful. This shit is so ass. Is that a chapter break? Oh no. I didn't think I'd manage to get through a single chapter. Back on the bitch-ass island. Who's the first character I'll see? Jessica on my screen. Alright, with Jessica on my screen. Oh, Elaine isn't here to see the end of everything. No! But rules are rules. Whatever, I'll just switch things. Ah. Extra saving. Alright. Get me out of this game for the time being. It's not a game. Get me out of the story. Something. It's so annoying. Still annoying how OBS operates on Windows 11.